Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the World Wrestling Federation Women's Championship, scheduled for one fall. Currently in the ring to my right is the challenger from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing 141 pounds, the sensational Sherri.
Well, this is a new role for the sensational Sherri and former champion. You can hear who the crowd's with.
Ah, she's doing the dance.
Hey, how about that?
Very good, very good.
Rockin' Robin.
Do the two-step all the way around the square circle.
Uh-oh. Holy
One of the jaw.
And Sherri Martel, sensational Sherri, wants that championship belt back again and is not about to allow Rockin' Robin to get the upper hand, at least at the outset here.
What a kick to the face,
yes, Lord.
By the challenger. She wants her belt back in the worst possible way.
And now the referee takes the belt away from sensational Sherri. However, Rockin' Robin has taken a ton of punishment here before this match is even 30 seconds old. She won the championship in Paris, France, from sensational Sherri.
Oh, Sherri is upset, to say the least, Rod. Mentioning that, former World Wrestling Federation Women's Champion has really got her goat, man. She's upset. She don't like it. You understand?
She's a lady with a mission.
I don't know if she's a lady, but she's a female with a mission.
Come on, let's give her the benefit of the doubt. And wow, she really tags Rockin' Robin with a drop kick there as Rockin' Robin was ricocheting off the ropes.
You know, Rod, when Sherri was the champion, Rockin' Robin was her most persistent challenger, and she tracked her down everywhere. She had to follow her to France to get that championship, and I don't think for one moment that this is all Rockin' Robin can do. She's a resilient young lady, and I'm sure she's going to come back with a vengeance here.
Well, if indeed sensational Sherri thought she was going to win the match with that half-hearted attempt at a press, she's got another thing coming. Wrist lock here for sensational Sherri. And a little bit of hair, more than a little bit, a handful of hair.
And Sherri did take her by surprise at the beginning there. A vicious right elbow to the jaw, and then she kicked her right in the face, flush in the face.
Yes, Lord, that's very true, but what the people didn't see at home was when sensational Sherri came to the ring, she gave you her cloak and wrapped it around your neck. Now, I want to know, what does that mean, Lord? Give us an explanation of that right now, please.
I can't give you any explanation. A gentleman doesn't discuss those.
You can't or you won't?
Both. All right, there is none. Because my other girlfriends are listening to this program.
Okay, all right. Then it's all sensational Sherri so far. No two ways about that. Rockin' Robin hasn't been able to get any kind of an attack mounted whatsoever. She has been on the defensive ever since she stepped into the ring.
Oh.
It's her first offensive move, an arm drag.
Oh.
Look what she gets for it.
You got a kick in the chest.
What retaliation.
Wow.
Sherri's looking very, very sharp, even much sharper than when she held that title.
She looks...
You know why, Lord and Rod, she looks much sharper? Because she's hungry now. And believe me, you're listening to a man who knows when you lose that title, the World Wrestling Federation Championship, you won it back at all costs. And that's what you're seeing on sensational Sherri's face right now. That look at her. She's hungry to get the title back. That makes her more aggressive.
And can you notice something else? She's dropped about 10 pounds in body weight as well.
Yes,
so she's concentrated on this one particular match with all her might.
Slim and trim and lean and mean is sensational Sherri. And I'm sure she has, since losing the championship in Paris, has been waiting for this opportunity to get it back. It isn't going to let it slip through her fingers if she can at all possibly help it.
What a snarl that was. That was an actual snarl by Sherri, like a vamp of some kind. Boy, she is so vicious right now. It's unbelievable.
It's all sensational Sherri, but here's a reversal. And here is a backdrop. Whoa.
That's the first offensive moves that have made any effect whatsoever upon Sherri. In fact, she's backing off.
Oh.
Not for long.
No. How many kicks, Lord, and Rod, can this lady take here, Rockin' Robin? She's been kicked in the stomach in the suplex area maybe a dozen times already in this match.
Well, she's a tough one. She's a well-conditioned one, that's for sure. And she saw that one coming. And all Sensational Sherri got for her effort was whatever punishment she felt when she hit the deck. Wow. 3 times with hard right hands to the head is Rockin' Robin. And she tries a hip toss there, doesn't get it. And Sensational Sherri trying to work something there.
Oh,
look at that.
She did.
And look at this. Rockin' Robin tried a roll up there, but Sensational Sherri hangs onto that top rope.
They were good moves by Sherri because she tried to block that first off the ropes. Robin was able to turn it against her, but she still had something else up her sleeve when she blocked her on the ropes a second time.
Well, really, Rockin' Robin's going to have to put something together here, and very, very quickly, or she is not, or her championship is going to be about as short-lived as they can be.
Yes, I believe that, Rob, because Rockin' Robin's on the deck right now on the mat, man. She's hurt bad, and Sherri is showing no mercy. She wants the title back at all costs. A flagrant choke right here in front of the referee. She's breaking every rule. She doesn't care. She's going to break the hold in time not to get counted out. But yeah, it's a blatant chokehold, man. She's after this this belt at any cost.
Look at this.
Good counter move, right, by Rockin' Robin.
Indeed, a small package and put on very quickly. You're right, Superstar. How many of those can she handle?
Robin's got to watch out for that left foot of Sherri because every kick she's delivered has been with that left boot. If Robin can catch that, it might be curtains for Sherri, but if she catches it in her face, it won't be.
Sherri has got to watch out if she wants to win the championship, that is, win it back, that she is not disqualified. And she comes very, very close.
I wonder just how many kicks to the chest can a woman stand like that, you know? I mean, they're not men exactly, you know? I mean, they have a different frame, a different structure. Exactly how much punishment can they take, do you think, Lord?
I think they can take more, quite honestly, pound for pound. I mean, don't forget these girls don't weigh 150 pounds, and yet pound for pound they take tremendous punishment.
And now it is Rockin' Robin, who's got things going her way. Here's a cover, a hook of the leg, but only a 2 count for Rockin' Robin, who is really pounding away on Sensational Sherri. Here's another whip, and Sherri ducks under.
And she's out after.
And out they both go. Rockin' Robin behind Sensational Sherri. Doesn't know she's there. Now she does. Now she does.
That was a bit of a rude awakening right there, wasn't it, Lord and Rod?
Yes. Indeed. Rockin' Robin ripping away on Sensational Sherri. And here is a power slam by Rockin' Robin. Does she have her? No.
Good effort there by Sensational Sherri to get out of that. She is really pressing hard for that championship, which was once hers exclusively.
Indeed. There she misses well, it was going to be a splash, I would guess, and Sherri, Sensational Sherri, came across and actually went under it. As you look there at Rockin' Robin, and there you see Sensational Sherri, both of them having a great deal of difficulty in getting to their feet.
It looks like Robin over there is the last one to get up, Lord and Rod. She's taking quite a beating here.
Yeah.
And this aggressiveness of Sherri may pay off because Robin looks like she's ready to take a fall, man, take a loss right here.
You know, I'm looking at those shapely legs of Rockin' Robin, and they don't seem too steady to me. They're beginning to give away. They're beginning to buckle slightly at the knees, and that's always a sign of tiredness and fatigue. And they have been moving at a tremendous pace.
It's like a street fight right now, gentlemen.
Indeed, an alley brawl between a couple of ladies, and that never has been, never will be pretty. It was Sensational Sherri firing away to the head of Rockin' Robin, and then Robin firing back, and now we have that. Rockin' Robin's head into that top turnbuckle, and a series of shoulder blocks by Sensational Sherri.
And that is brutal, believe me.
And she's driving that shoulder, Lord and Rod.
That's a mistake. She should never do that.
Can't touch the ref.
I believe the referee's going to disqualify her. He's talking to her very severely.
Watch this.
Turn back
over.
And gets her.
Oh, what a move by Robin. But Sensational Sherri was distracted. I don't know whether that was her fault or the referee's fault, but she does retain that championship. Let us get the official verdict on what really took place here.
The winner of this contest, and still World Wrestling Federation Women's Champion, Rockin' Robin.
get another look at it.
You see, sensational Sherri, she was diverted by the referee who was admonishing her. Robin took her chance so splendidly and pinned her challenger 1, 2, 3.
And there she is, still the Ladies World Wrestling Federation champion, Rockin' Robin.